Shalom, and thank you for tuning in to Number One Camper, N1C Jedi hashtag. So, I usually buy a lot of stuff in China. I like China. I think China products are very good. And so, I already had some really good clippers, but I had saw these on a Chinese website. I saw these on a Chinese website, and I was like, what? They look like Andis master clippers, but look at this. See that light come on? It's digital. It tells you all the information digitally. And it looks just like the clipper, the Anders Master. It looks just like the Anders Master. It looks just like the Andis Master, but it's called the Anders Master. It's really quiet. It doesn't seem like it's that strong, but it is. I've been using it for a long time. I like this clipper, but it didn't cut very well. I mean, it cut okay, but the problem with the clippers was the blade. And so I went online and first I watched a couple of YouTube videos talking about this pair of clippers and the blades that people had purchased. People have been purchasing these clippers for a long time, and they too knew that the blades wasn't up to par. So people was trying different blades, and I had tried this blade. Yeah, and this was just one of them. This was the best one out of the three I tried, and this one came straight off a wall clipper set that I was actually using. But it was old. The blade was old, and so I put it on my Anders. So I put it on my Anders, and it was working really good. It was working really good, but I couldn't get close enough to the skin to bald. You know, and this is a fader. This is a blender. You don't want to do that with a fader, a blender. You want to just get you some clippers, some balding clippers for that, or some low cut clippers. I'm not a barber. I'm not a master barber. None of that stuff. I just cut me and my kids' hair, and sometimes other people. And so, I had purchased these clippers, and I liked them. And then I put the other three blades on. They didn't work that good, except for the last one. It worked. It worked the best out of all three. But I just felt like there was more. And one day I was on Amazon looking for something else, and some clipper blades came up in my news feed, in my Amazon advertising feed, I guess, or where they try to get you to buy stuff. And when I seen them, I instantly knew that these were the guards I was looking for. I seen these right here. I knew that these were the guards I was looking for. They fit on here really good, and they work perfectly. I'm telling you, with this blade, I can bald now, and it's an Andis blade. This is an Andis blade, okay? Check it out. So I put an Andis blade on the Anders clippers, but this is not an average Andis blade. This was a foreign Andis blade. This blade is not one you can. This is not one they recommend for their clippers. This is like some kind of blade they messed up or fucked up or something, and they offer it to replace other blades. And when I put this blade on here, I got bald face. Look at this. So here is the blade. Okay, here is the blade. This blade's gonna work perfect for you. If you got an Anders clipper and you put this blade on here, these clippers now with this blade on here works better than any blender or balder I've ever had. And I had a lot of different clippers. I've had a lot of different clippers all the way up to the Babylus. And these, with this blade on here, cut better than the Babylus clippers, the Babylus blender. And they cut as good or better than the Babylus skeleton without the zero gap. Like I can do designs with these clippers now because they're so sharp, but they are exactly what I just said, sharp. So I wouldn't recommend them for anything other than balding unless you're a super professional, because you cut the hell out of somebody with this. These blades are super sharp, but I'm getting some really good cuts with these blades now. So I just want to let y'all know what blades I was using. I was using these blades, and I got them from Amazon. And if you got an ANDERS clipper, this is going to change your whole clipping situation. This might even work for the ANDERS master clipper as well. So check it out. If you got any comments, leave them below. If you want me to put a link to where I got these from on Amazon, I can add the link as well. Just put it in the comments and I'll put the link down there. Thanks for tuning in. Until then, on video games, Xbox, PlayStation, mobile, keep killing and chilling. #1 camper.